Hi, I'm sitting here with Jacquelyn Parsons, the president of the Astronomy Club. Hi Jacquelyn, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you. Glad to be here.
Yeah, very nice to have you here. What is an Astronomy Club really?
Our Astronomy Club here at CCSF is basically community and school outreach to bring awareness to ourselves, the universe, what's going on, where we come from. It's all really relevant to who we are as human beings.
Mm-hmm. How many people are involved with this?
We usually have about 10 to 15 people depending, but we're always trying to get new members. We do lots of fun stuff that's not necessarily for people that are majoring in astronomy, but just have a general interest in it.
So, yeah, so you don't need to be enrolled in any astronomy class?
No, absolutely not. You don't have to be enrolled in an astronomy course. You don't have to major in astronomy or astrophysics or physics at all. You basically come, enjoy sitting watching movies with us and enjoying lectures about really interesting things.
What movies are you watching? What's a typical star
Right now, we are mainly watching the Universe series that the History Channel has displayed, and they have a lot of really cool graphics that really integrate a lot of visual representation, computer graphics with actual physical phenomenon that happen in space, billions, trillions of light years away.
I know you're not just watching movies, you actually watch the actual stars in the galaxy.
We also take out the telescopes. And that's a really fun thing when we actually get the telescopes out and stay up late at night and eat munchies and watch the stars. That's really cool, especially when during certain times of the year other objects are up that aren't usually up. Like,
you've been exploring the comet Holmes, right?
Yes, last semester I was fortunate enough to observe the comet Holmes flare-up, which a comet is basically just a dormant rock floating in space orbiting around a star. Now, there's not like the way we orbit in more or less a circle, little more or less, but the comets orbit in really long orbits. So here's a star, they go around very long orbits. So when they come close to the star, the gas and dust and ice that are attached to that star flare up, and so we get a little burst, so we could finally observe it.
So it's not actually burning?
It's not burning, no.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's just gas heating up by the temperature of the sun being close to it.
So when it's going that orbit, then actually there's just a few times you have a chance to see that?
Exactly. You can only really observe it during that flare-up when it comes close to the star. When it passes by the star and goes back into the cold space, you won't see it anymore. So
when would the next comet Holmes show up? Or when will he show up again?
I believe it's 47 years from now. So
47. So you were lucky there.
Yeah. I was quite fortunate to be able to see this one. So I'll be quite an old lady when I see it again. But it was really fortunate, and it only lasted a few weeks. You really have to be aware of what's going on to catch the really cool phenomenon.
Now, I know you've been exploring the pattern of Mars as well.
That was another project by one of our service learning students. We make these presentations for public outreach, kindergarten, schools, whatnot. So what she observed was the Mars retrograde motion. As Mars goes around the sun, it's actually closer to the sun than us. So when we are on a plane where Mars is basically perpendicular to us and we look at the sun, it creates a little wobble when we observe it from here. Galileo Galilei first discovered this.
I have a little question about Mars. Like, since I'm not an astronomy major or anything, it's like I've seen in the tabloids and newspaper that there's just a little man on Mars right now. Is there life on Mars?
If there is, I think it's microbial, and that kind of looked like a Yeti in my opinion. I don't think there's any Yetis on Mars.
I know you're trying to get into the observatories in San Jose, right? Is that correct?
The Lick Observatory. That's actually the closest observatory to San Francisco that's significant in size. It's actually quite a large telescope. It's about that big around diameter, and yeah, we're really looking forward to that. And it's a very powerful telescope. It's actually observe galaxies. Nice. And the closest one is like 4.5 billion light years away. So.
That's cool. So how would one do to join you? I know you're gonna have you have a lot of star parties coming up right now, right?
Yes, star parties are going to be happening towards finals time. So if you want to de-stress and just hang out with some cool people, just go up to the astronomy tower.
And then you can go there and you can join.
Yeah.
Awesome. There's so much about the galaxy that I still maybe I should join the Galaxy Club.
You should.
The Astronomy Club. Yeah.
It's really fun. We do a lot of cool stuff that you don't have to pay for. So
that's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. I just want to know, do you know anything? Do you know what a Ramadan is?
Ramadan, I believe that is a Muslim holy month?
Yeah, that's correct. See? There's a lot of people though still that don't know that, and we're gonna find out what people really know or don't know about the religion coming up. Thank you so much for having me, Jacquelyn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Religion is all around us in our everyday world. It impacts everything from the food we eat, to the clothes we wear, to the things we do. But many misconceptions and stereotypes exist. We decided to put the students of City College of San Francisco to the test and see what they know about the religious groups that are all around them. Where do Muslims live?
I believe in the East.
Muslims live in Islam around Middle Eastern.
House, in their homes.
What is a yarmulke?
I want to say I know, but I don't.
Yarmulke?
You know that one.
Yarmulke.
You know.
Oh, isn't it something African?
No.
No?
Is that a instrument? Is it an instrument, I believe?
So yarmulke is actually the thing that Jews wear on the top of their heads.
Harmonica.
What is Ramadan?
What is Ramadan? To me, I don't know. But do I know? Should I know? But I know what you know if you understand what I'm saying though.
We asked Jeffrey Liss, a City College of San Francisco religious studies professor, if people are ignorant about religion.
I do think people are somewhat ignorant about basic religious knowledge, but I also think that it's something that's not particularly taught anymore. You know, it used to be not only that people were educated more in parochial, largely religious schools, but also, you know, you would find courses like the Bible as literature, but those courses are not being taught as much anymore.
Can you name the 10 Commandments?
Don't covet your neighbor's wife, don't kill people.
Thou shalt not do wrong or something, I don't know.
Covet their neighbor's wife, steal, cheat, go to Disneyland.
Love person who close to you. Love person who close to you.
Oh, like respect your parents?
No, like love all people who's around you. Not, you know, there it is.
So why should we know about religion, even if we're not the spiritual type?
Knowing a little bit about people's religions helps you in social interaction. You know, these are the questions that we want to know as human beings. To me, learning about religion is learning about being a human being.
However, we found a good portion of the student body did know quite a bit about religion.
What is the Torah? The Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible in the Old Testament.
What is Ramadan?
It's a Islamic holiday, and it goes by their calendar, and it's where they feast at night after fasting all day.
Do you know what a yarmulke is?
Yarmulke is the religious cap worn by Hebrew.
Right.
Religion is an experiential thing. I don't. There's only a certain amount I think that you can really learn about it just from books. Visit a church, go to services, try a meditation class, learn a little bit about Buddhism that way. So it's any of those things can really improve. It just broadens your worldview that much.
Camila, I'm so happy I wasn't interviewed on that because I might have made a huge fool of myself.
There's a lot of questions there that I probably wouldn't be able to answer before that, but now I know everything, so just ask me.
In our next show, we're going to have more of a hot topic.
Hot topic, we're going to talk about the war.
Yes, and we're going to have a journalist in as a special guest, and also the recruiting issue on campus.
Whether if it's good or bad. But I think, yeah, this is basically all for today. We're feeling healthy and fine here.
Yes, much calmer. I'm actually really feeling athletic and ready to get out there on the soccer field.
No one puked in the studio. It's amazing. It's amazing. But I think this is basically it for today. Just remember, it's everything about the mind and the body and the soul and
deep breaths.
Deep breath. So we will be back next time. Until then, you've been watching Idtv. I'm Camilla Stenmark.
And I'm Courtney Venus.
Take care.